This is a civil rights leader in the city of Savannah. When it said, when so-and-so got involved, that some of y'all in Savannah know the name because they were tied to some other things, like at the Savannah Sheraton on Wilmington Island. Right. That, again, when they got involved, that's when they said it started going down. But then they were still fighting on behalf of John Recycles, the mayor of Savannah. They were the Democratic Party here. But see, nobody said anything. So they knew it. WSOK reporters might know, will be at the PAC meetings. Right. Somebody from the Savannah Herald might be at the PAC meeting, or somebody going to write a story for that meeting to go in the Savannah Herald. They knew this type of stuff was happening.
Okay.
Everybody knew it. Yeah. But then nobody saying anything about it. It was like, hey, that business as usual. So now I'm like saying, why in 2019, Johnny come latelys, you know, I just say Johnny come latelys, people just get right here. Gentrifiers, and you already say gentrifiers, they come here. Ignorant people now come here, then try to act like this is something new to Savannah. Exactly. This has always happened right here. Right. Just that they put on, they say, well, they shouldn't have put it out there. It doesn't matter, but they put it out there. You need to go and say, listen, we always did this in Savannah. Right. But people don't act all quiet, and then because somebody else dictating them because they don't have no heart. Right. I'm telling you right now, I'm tired. I had some young people go and say to me, 20 years old, and they say, Jamal, we tired. I'm tired. So here goes some young people, 20 years old, saying they tired because they say they give y'all information out there. And y'all not even listening to them. They say they tired. Right. So can you imagine the brothers and sisters who've been in the struggle for decades, how we feeling? And I'm telling people right now, I'm going to retire right now myself from giving black people in their history in Savannah, Georgia. Because black folks in Savannah, I give you the information. Guess what? You don't want it. Yeah. The stuff that can empower you, you don't want it. I give you the seed, you don't want it. Right. Exactly. You're going to get my information, you're going to have to pay me for it now. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do, y'all, because that's when y'all going to value it. Because I ain't going to give it to you. This is the last time. Use it. Right. That's right. That's right. Exactly. So that's why I'm saying this show right here, the last show, I'm going to be talking to the black people about who they are because it's shameful what I've witnessed. I'm like them young people right now, 20 years old, they tired of telling y'all stuff and y'all don't even understand it. So at this meeting, what came up, and this was the thing, Savannah Morning News, nobody even talked about these two sheets of paper right here. This was the agenda, and talked about what we need to, Otis Johnson's letter to the editor that was in the black newspaper. And then talk about how Savannah, this sheet right here, talking about how Savannah is a majority black city, and talk about the numbers that who voted in the last mayoral election, automatic elections. Right. But then also, the discussion also centered around that the majority population in Savannah, African American, 54% nearly, and then the majority of black voters the majority of voters in the city of Savannah are African Americans. We are the majority of black voters in the city. And what they went and said, basically, black women, if they came together, they can elect anybody in the city of Savannah. Wow. Wait a minute, Brother Ray, you've been wow. That black women, if they unify, if they has a moja, they can elect anybody in the city of Savannah. And guess what that means? Our mothers, our sisters, our daughters, our aunts, our nieces, our cousins, they could not go and have a better life right here. Have an oasis of peace right here. Making sure that any politician in the city of Savannah going to have to listen to them. In Chatham County, got to listen to them. Black women got the power to do that. But guess what? If black women do something like that, it's not just black women going to benefit from that. All people benefit from that. Right. But see, here you go. Black folks, and I'm going to throw it out there right now. So-called politicians, black politicians, so-called people who are elected officials, see, they tend to say stuff like this. And I'm going to give y'all some cold words. Cold words. When in the newspaper, they write and they say thug. You know that means that's a young black man. Right. Cold words. I tell them, cold words. You got to understand the cold words. But see, that's not just you done with regards to Caucasians doing that in the media. But guess what? Black people also do it too. And who do it often? Black politicians. When they're going to say that I represent all people. Right. That's cold language for this right here. I will not look out for black people at all on any issue. I will look to the other side and really look at them because I feel more beholden to them than to black people. When that is absolutely incorrect. Because when you at the table of power, you must speak about the black things. Because nobody else is going to speak about it. That's why you were elected to that position. Right. I told them that in January. I ain't missed my words about it. That's why you supposed to sit there. Because if you don't discuss the black issue, it will never come up and your community is still impoverished. And it get even worse. Here goes city, 54% African American population, but 27% of the impoverished people here, African Americans. Right. So that means half of the black population is impoverished. And you got black people who running for office talking about, I'm going to represent everybody. Right. When they say stuff like that, that means that we are going to ignore it. The people look just like me. The majority. And then look at other people and keep the system rolling for them. Keep it still systematically oppressed. Still keep it going for them. Not even having the heart to stand and say, wait a minute, I'm going to bring about fairness. See, when you bring up that blackness, you bring about fairness. Because, see, we never need diversity. Other people have needed diversity, not us.
Yeah.
Because we've been inclusive. We have always allowed people to come in.
Exactly.
But see, this is what happened. That meeting was a family meeting for the family to sit down. And then now here go the worst part about this, brothers. I'm going to let y'all know. I share with people this. At the meeting were retired military veterans, retired educators, black newspaper publisher, elected officials. You had ministers. You had college students. You had neighborhood association presidents.
Yeah.
You had community advocates who were right there. All of the non-radical black people in Savannah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at the meeting was non-radical black people, the moderate black people, the middle of the road black people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say middle of the road to conservative black people right there. So you had conservative black people there and moderate black folks there. And here goes, you let the Savannah Morning News portray some stuff to y'all out there to make it seem like it was radicals. There was no radicals there.
Right, exactly.
Oh, I guess I had to be apologetic. No. It wasn't the black community up in arms about this. It was Caucasians in the city of Savannah up in arms about this, who then spread it out to other people. And some other Caucasians in the city of Savannah, they understood what time it was.
Right.
Tony Thomas.
Right.
There's some others who said, Jamal, we understand exactly what was going on.
Right,
It's just a certain element who want to keep power for themselves. Because guess what? They say Savannah Chamber of Commerce board members do the same thing.
Right.
Hibernians do the same thing. They say Visit Savannah board members do the same thing.
Right.
Everybody do the same thing.
Right.
But here you go, because y'all decide to do it, it becomes a problem. That's the legal system. You can punish black people harsher than Caucasians.
Right.
Latino people harsher than Caucasians.
Right.
Native people harsher than Caucasians. But then when black folks now get together and now decide their political future in a city that they are prominently right here and they're not Johnny-come-latelys, it's a problem. So here you go, the most important information never got out there, and that's why we need to have our black media out there doing stuff like this. But now, and as I share, folks, when I was on another show, I said that look and see which black newspaper or black newspapers would talk about what at the meeting. And if one of them did not discuss it, then you don't need to be dealing with them.
Right.
True.
Exactly.
Woo, you might hate it, but guess what? You're all just spitting it out there. And this ain't no history. This is the truth. Savannah Morning News has never been on the side of black people in the city. When it came down to desegregation, Savannah Morning News fought against desegregation. So why y'all listen to these people? That's in the 1960s, 1950s. They said black folks don't need to be doing this right here.
Right.
But they did the same thing in the 1800s also.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at black folks like, wait a minute. I'm tired of y'all right now. We done told y'all about this.
Right.
Y'all got the audacity to listen to them. Here they go attacking our champions like they did in the last mayoral election. They attacked our champions.
Right, exactly.
And we still didn't rally around our
Right.
champions.
That's key.
So now here you got some black folks now. I'm gonna throw it out there too. Some people gonna get mad at me. You got some black folks who gonna run for office. They have already put out to other people that they running for office for their retirement plan.
What? Really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Savannah ain't got no time for that, man. You know
But that's what the deal is. And so they gonna say we concerned about other making sure that the South Side is okay, RC Park is okay, but they're not concerned about Cloverdale, Liberty City, because see, that's the black thing. See, now I don't know why I'm showing no favoritism. Ain't about none of that right there.
Right, you know.
They ain't worried about Hazard County.
Right.
But they doggone worry about a gentrified neighborhood, downtown, and all of that. Then you got people who are political consultants now trying to guide black politicians in the city of Savannah.
Right.
So we got to look at that type of stuff, and we got to question that. But y'all don't want to question because that's your homeboy. That's your homegirl. That's your neighbor. That's your family. That's your church member.
Yeah. Ain't looking out for the greater good of all of us, you know.
And all of us going to be punished because somebody going to come up on you and knock you upside your head because they didn't have an opportunity to having somebody look out for them.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's why I'm saying, yo, people getting tired of all this right here. I told folks, I said in January, I said, we got a new group of leadership here in the city of Savannah that are young lions. They got fire in them. They no longer want to tolerate this madness right here.
Yeah.
Because I told the older, like I told them at the meeting, I said, you all the older folks, y'all are the reason why we like this right now.
I heard you told him that.
Yeah, I put it out there.
That warmed my heart right there. I love the older people. I do.
Right.
But you offer wise counsel. The young people got to put the work in.
Right.
But
They
they
got
don't give that seat up. Black people can't afford to die in their seats because we are ever changing, ever evolving.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And we need a young, fresh mind in there.
Yeah.
Having progressive people who are thinking, who will understand that when I look out for one part of the community, oppressed people here, it will benefit everybody. Like I shared, folks, and one thing I thought there, I said, how in Savannah we don't have a living wage right here?
Right.
Whoa. Whoa, wait a minute, you're going too far right now. This is the type of stuff we talking about.
Yeah.
That here it is. I tell folks, you ain't gotta be a genius. That if you got